Alright, somebody asked me to play a song about the West Side. Where's that guy with bald head who was sitting right here? Where'd he go?
Right here!
I got Robbie!
Along about 21 years ago or so, like a lot of farm kids, I didn't know what to do with myself when I got done with high school, so I went to Westmont College. I had a basketball scholarship, but after about 2 weeks I'd had enough of basketball and I switched to other sports like pool and darts. Little foosball. I felt real ambitious. The first thing I did when I got to Lamar's is I came to Sioux City on my motorcycle to see what the big city was all about. And like a lot of small towners, I got lost immediately. Because here in the river town, none of the streets go straight the way you think they should. And lo and behold, I ended up down there on West 8th Street, surrounded by the entire Sioux Nation. Scared to death out of my mind until I ended up over on 4th Street, over about 4th and Court. And that's when I saw my very first prostitute. And I figured the guy who ran up and slapped her in the head was probably her boss. Well, it was the most violent thing I'd seen since caffeine that spring. And I swore if I ever found my way back to Lamar's, I'd never come back to Sioux City ever again. But that wasn't true. You see, about 2 weeks later, we loaded up a great big Econoline van full of a bunch of other freshmen, and we went to a bar down on 4th Street. Well, it was actually a strip club. You might remember a great place called the Pink Pussycat. Well, I opened the door, and the whole place was whooping and hollering, and the guys were throwing money at the dancers, except they weren't bills. It was like nickels and dimes and quarters and stuff. Well, nobody got scolded, nobody got thrown out all night. At the time of my life, we ended up in Francis Canteen, watching a movie for 50 cents. Well, such a great experience and coming to age like that, I thought I better commemorate it with a song. Here's my best attempt. Francis Canteen, hanging at the corner at 2:45 with a magazine of the prettiest girls that you'd ever seen, and it's a bit obscene with your belly full of beer and your head full of steam, and you're all of 18 with your faded blue jeans and a fake ID. But Francis don't care, and Francis Canteen will probably always be there. And it's au contraire that wind chased all the pimps and hookers out of the square. Cause if you can grow a pair, you just walk around acting like you don't care. And if you faux hawk your hair, you just might get a piece of tail at the Azer McBear's. You earn your money to spend it the way that you do. Meet me down there at 4th and Virginia, and we'll kick them Stockyard Blues. Time will tell. Yeah, I've been throwing all my nickels down to wish you well, and it's a love carousel. You see, the girl that I love is with some guy named Manuel, and if you care to see Oh, the inside of the famous Francis Canteen. Well, it's just a bit obscene. And don't touch the walls, 'cause they ain't clean. You burn your money to spend it any way that you do. Maybe down there at 4th and Virginia, well, you kick that stockyard blues. Francis Canteen, hanging at the corner at 2:45 with a magazine. The prettiest girl that you'd ever seen, and it's a bit obscene. Hanging at that corner at 2:45, and you're all of 18. The Francis Canteen, the Francis Canteen, sounds a little bit like the King of the Road, but it's an original Francis Canteen. Thank you, kind folks here at Eddie's. I'm going to take a short break. I'll be right back.